Hello, hello, everyone. So, this is the big question. Jessica, if you hop on, so sorry. Didn't mean to invite you. So, tonight, let's talk about how to find humans for your business. So, when you hop on, say hey, let me know you're on. How are y'all doing? My computer might go off a little bit. I forgot to cut it off. So you might hear some dinging in the background, or it might happen on my phone. So just bear with me. So sorry. So humans, how do you find humans? Is that not like the craziest thing to think about in this day and age? So when you hop on, say hey. Hey Ashley, how are you? So tonight we did a video about vision boards with our team. So watch for that on my YouTube channel. Hey Juanita, see that you found me. Hey Anna. So we did a vision board a little bit ago, so that's one reason why we're going live a little bit later. But I really wanted to cover this. So I am in Rank Makers and have been following Ray Higdon for a very long time. It's a long time to me. I've really been following him for 2 years. And Juanita needs humans. Hey, Janet from Ohio. Thank y'all for coming on. Who else needs humans? Y'all comment and let me know. Is this one thing that you're struggling with, is finding people for your business? And so I want to give you some awesome ideas, like, oh my gosh. And these ideas are some online and some offline, so you can work one way or both. Find, what works best for you. So let's start. So Ray was sharing where can you find humans to prospect for your business. So we are in this business, and some of us might have different businesses, but we are all in it. No matter if you have a brick and mortar business, an online business, work from home, you are all looking for people that you can prospect to introduce to your business. And so he was saying this question to him being asked now is a little crazy, which it is in a sense, just because we are so connected to so many people. Like, we can talk to people in other countries, even though I know my personal business doesn't recruit in other countries. We're only in the States, but we literally can talk to anybody and everywhere. Like, if they have internet and they have Facebook, or they have Instagram or Pinterest or whatever, we can literally find and talk to anybody. So we are really more connected now than we have ever been before, and maybe that is one of the problems, having too many options. And so he said sometimes, like, the psychology could be we're delaying winning success in our rewards because we are asking this question: where do we find humans? Where do we find people to prospect and to introduce to our business? So here is what he was saying on this, and I really want you to think about this, okay? So if you are wanting to impact other people, then these will work for you. If you are not worried about self-image, then this will work for you. Okay, so let me repeat that, because I had to think about that for just a second when he even said it. So if you're wanting to impact other people, then these activities will work for you. If you are not worried about your self-image, then this will work for you. But if you are the opposite, then this won't work for you. So if you are worried about what people think about you, then you're going to not have some of the success, and you might not do some of these activities. So I challenge all of y'all to have an open mind as I share some of this. Hey Anna, how are you? Who tonight, I just commented on someone's post about some sweets. Like, oh my gosh, okay? Like, I need any more sweets. But yum, yum. So, all right. So, are y'all ready? Show me some likes. Give me some love. Let me know you're ready to hear all these awesome ideas. I think there's at least 4 really good ideas. So, one, if you're hungry for success, you could go to the grocery store to prospect. Taylor Thompson would load up her kids in the cart and do this until she hit her numbers, and then she would leave the grocery store without buying anything. So this is one way that people grew in, 5 years ago, 20 years ago, when we didn't have all of the online available to us. So, and she didn't want to maybe spend money every time she went in the grocery store, but that was a way to do it with her kids. Put them in a grocery cart, go around, talk to people, introduce her business to them, prospect, recruit, sell, whatever her focus was with her business, and then they would leave. Pretty simple, isn't it? Hey, Sheila. How are you? If you are hungry and working 90 hours a week at a regular job, like Rob, he would go to the busiest gas station to fill up his work truck, and while he was there, he would prospect the people also pumping gas. Okay? Do y'all hear that? So he would 90 hours a week. He was busy, kids at home, but he still wanted to grow his business that he had. And so he would prospect at the busiest gas station. He would go, fill up, talk to some people, and then still go about his regular job that he had to do. That was really powerful, thinking about that. 90 hours a week and then still doing this. If you're hungry, you will find cork boards with business cards on it. Grab one of each and make calls. Now, I will tell y'all, I have never thought of this before. Like, seriously grabbing a business card and calling them. And this is what you would say to them. So, have y'all ever heard of that idea either? I have heard of going to gas stations, not exactly like Rob did, but going to gas stations and prospecting. And I have recruited people in the parking lot before, and recruited someone else because she saw me recruiting signing someone up at the same time. So that was pretty cool. So the business cards on bulletin boards. So sometimes people still have those out and about. And so really calling them and asking if they are open to your business. Hey, this is Arlena. Again, not naming the business. You just want to see if they're open. So I'm going to give y'all a little bit of a script that you can use. So I'm going to say, Sheila, hey Sheila, this is Arlena. I know we don't know one another, but I saw your business card, and you're in, let's say, real estate. Would you be open to taking a look at what I do, where you can earn some extra money? I'm looking to partner with some real estate agents. And then Sheila will say yes or no. If she says yes, great. We're going, I'll send her the information through text, email, whatever. And then we'll schedule a follow-up time to turn around and see what she thought about it. And so just seeing if they're open. That is one of the big things that y'all want to do. Y'all want to see how many people you can talk to and see if they are open to your business opportunity. If they're not, don't stress. Don't get all upset when they say no or ignore you. They will. Even if you talk to them face to face, as in like you met them at an event. That's one of my tips. I work a lot of events before. I haven't so much in the last couple of years because I have been doing online, but events are really powerful because that's like guaranteed audience. And so I would get their information through giving some products away, a beautiful basket, a little gift set, whatever it was. And then I would follow up with them the next week. And some would never answer me, some would, someone order, some would sign up, and some would never pick up their orders either. So, but it wasn't like, it didn't kill me and didn't kill my spirits because I did that. So that was something that, just another idea for you to know. All right. So, let's see. So are y'all ready for some online? Okay, so Ray shared an idea about realtors as well. So he would see the realtor sign, how we see them all day long as we're driving, and he would call them and see if they're open to another business opportunity as well. If you're hungry, you would patrol, not troll, patrol. You would patrol the guys like Eric Worre, The Secret, motivation and inspirational people on those sites who comments, and not commenting like crazy things, but really commenting positive things. And then you would prospect them. You would go to their page, make sure they're not crazy people again, and then send them a Facebook message. Do you know sending them a Facebook message, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, doing some of those messages is just like if you're walking up to them at a grocery store. We don't know them anyway, but sometimes people are feeling like, should we even prospect and send strangers messages because we don't know them? But I didn't know the cashier. I didn't know the people coming up to my table at the event. And so it's just seeing if they're open to the opportunity. And if they are, great. You go from there. If they're not, then no big deal. You just move on and you keep finding more people who are open. You keep asking that question. So that's one of the online options is, looking at those sites that are really powerful. Everybody's trying to blow me up tonight, y'all. Next, let's see. This, I have never thought of this. Y'all ready for this one? Maybe I should keep this one a secret. Who wants to reach out to me? Do y'all want this? Comment and let me know. Let me see. What information are you sending? So, Juanita, what we have, if you go to your online store, I'll answer this question real quick and just see if y'all want to know. This I have never heard of before that Ray shared that he did. Two things, actually. So, Juanita, what I actually will send, we have a 1-minute video that kind of gives a cute little overview of what we have now, like Rapid Pay, free online store, things like that. And then the other option is you can go to your online store and click Become a Rep. And then on that page, pull that link because it's going to have all of the benefits of what our business has. And so you can send one or both of those links to them so they can see what we offer. So I see y'all want the information. Woo! All right, so I can't keep it to myself. I wouldn't do that to y'all anyway. So, all right. So, this was just crazy. I've never thought of this. All right. So, if you're hungry, let's see. There's actually, there's two. Okay. Hold on. If you're hungry, then you would go on Twitter like Ray did and look for keywords like our business is lipstick, skincare, wrinkles, what other keywords could you think of? So you could go to Twitter, look for keywords like that, and then it will bring up people. So maybe kind of like hashtags does on Facebook or Instagram. And I'm not a big Twitter person. Y'all know I'm on Facebook a lot more. But maybe that's one way, that's like their way of kind of hashtags. So you could look up keywords. Never thought of doing that either. Work from home, like you could really think about a lot of this stuff to prospect. So prospecting on Twitter, I just started that last week. I've never prospected on Twitter in my life. I have a Twitter account, but ask me how many times I open it in a whole year. So we might get 5 times. Let's go with 1, maybe a year. So that was something that was pretty cool. Now, I'm going to give you one of those out of the box. Never, ever have I ever heard this idea either. When he shared this, I knew like I had to come on here and share with all of y'all because I know a lot of y'all are like me. We're looking to grow our business. We want to move forward and hit those goals that we want to hit in our personal lives and while we do this and for our families. So this was just like, what? So he said if you were hungry, you would update TripAdvisor anywhere you went wear your team shirts, wear logo shirts. This is the only time I have heard this man say wear your logo stuff. So you will wear your team shirts, you would put in words and raise curiosity to what you do. So, like we went to Mexico, so I need to go on TripAdvisor and go to the resort and share some pictures, and I can share some of the pictures that maybe had my business in it and talk about how I am so grateful, which I am so grateful, and how I earned this trip and my company paid for everything. The only thing I paid for was souvenirs, like, oh my gosh. And how I'm so grateful and such a wonderful time that I had. Y'all see my crazy pictures, so I could really share that on there. And when people are looking, like I was just doing for our New Orleans trip, I was looking to see if I could find other people's pictures of the room. Oh my gosh. So if they had a little description, then that's another way, because we're always talking about reviews and wanting to know things when we're buying things and looking at hotels and resorts, so people could see my review and maybe reach out to me. Like, how cool is that? Have y'all heard of that idea? Never, ever have I ever heard of advertising on TripAdvisor like that. So here's another one. If you're hungry, you would prospect people in different businesses like financial planners, insurance people, etc. So again, looking at those signs, those business cards, he said you could even maybe pick one occupation a week. So this week, financial planners. This week, bankers. This week, whoever. And so really thinking about how you could find those humans. One more idea. So this one you will have to message me on. This came from a rank maker. So if you want this last tip, I'm not going to share this last tip here. You can reach out to me, and I will share it to you there. If I don't get back with you tonight, because my mom has been blowing up my phone a little bit, then I will definitely reach out to you tomorrow. But these were some really cool ideas. So if you're not worried, again, if you're wanting to make an impact on other people, you're wanting to make an impact with them, or two, you're not worried about your self-image, then you're going to go after these. So think of the ways that you can do this. Maybe today you go to the grocery store, you load the kids up. Oh, well, maybe not tonight, but tomorrow you go to the grocery store, and then Thursday you find people on Twitter, and Friday you do a different way, and whatever days that you want to work. So Google Maps, that would be cool, Anna. See, I've never thought of some of these. I've heard, prospecting in grocery stores. What else? The gas stations, I've heard of that. I've heard of me putting my information on bulletin boards, but not getting people's information. Never thought of that. Thought that was so cool. And I know some bulletin boards are still up. Not a lot like they have been in the past, but that's a really cool thing. So thank y'all for watching, and I hope this helps all of you grow your business. Find humans. They're out there all over the place. We are actually connected to them more than we have, been ever before. So go find those humans that you need for your business. See if they're open to it, whether you want to, get them in the earnings opportunity or just buying from you. See if they're open and move forward. So let us know what ideas you're going to take and implement and try out this week or next week. And if you want that last tip, and this didn't come from Ray, but this came from a rank maker in his group. These people are just amazing in there, and I will share that with y'all. So just send me a message, and I will get back with you tonight or tomorrow. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good night.